Princess Eugenie seen for the first time since Prince Andrew's royal titles were stripped, the Windsors face a new reality. Welcome back, royal watchers, to Crown Chronicles, your ultimate destination for everything regal, riveting, and real about the British royal family. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, and join our growing community of royal enthusiasts who never miss a single twist in the ongoing Windsor saga. Today, we're diving into a story that's as emotional as it is historic. Princess Eugenie has been seen for the very first time since her father, Prince Andrew, was officially stripped of his remaining royal titles. Yes, you heard that right, the Duke of York's fall from grace has now reached its lowest point, and it's sending shockwaves through the family, especially his daughters, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie. And while the palace maintains its stiff upper lip, behind those gilded gates, the tension is said to be rising faster than ever. Let's paint the picture. It was a crisp, grey morning in London when Princess Eugenie, usually so radiant and poised, was spotted stepping out near her Kensington residence. Dressed simply in a long navy coat, her hair pulled back, and her expression noticeably somber, this was not the smiling princess we're used to seeing at charity events or family celebrations. No royal glamour, no entourage, just Eugenie, clutching her phone and looking deep in thought. And for many who caught a glimpse, it wasn't hard to tell she was carrying the emotional weight of her father's downfall. Just days before this sighting, Buckingham Palace confirmed what many had long anticipated but few believed would truly happen. Prince Andrew has been formally and permanently stripped of all his remaining royal titles and military affiliations. The king himself, according to insiders, finally made the decision after months of internal debate and family meetings behind closed doors. It marks the definitive end of Andrew's royal identity, a man once celebrated as a decorated war hero and trusted son of Queen Elizabeth II. Now reduced to a private citizen with no formal role, no titles, and, most painfully, no place within the firm. For Princess Eugenie, who has always shared a particularly close bond with her father, this has been nothing short of heartbreaking. She's long stood by him, even during the darkest chapters of the Jeffrey Epstein scandal, maintaining that he's a good man and a loving father. But now, with his royal status erased, the reality has set in. There's no going back. Sources close to the York family say Eugenie feels torn between loyalty and duty. On one hand, she's devoted to her father, who was by her side at her wedding and has been a constant presence in her life. On the other hand, she's acutely aware that her association with him risks damaging her own reputation and that of the wider royal family. That delicate balance was evident during her public appearance. Observers noted how Eugenie avoided photographers, kept her head down, and didn't utter a single word to reporters, an uncharacteristic move for someone usually known for her warmth and openness. It's clear she's walking a tightrope, one where every move could be interpreted as a statement, every silence as a signal. Behind the palace walls, meanwhile, there's talk of growing unease. King Charles III, ever conscious of public perception, is said to be determined to draw a clear line between the working royals and those who no longer serve the crown. That's why Andrew's latest emotion was executed so publicly, to send a message that the monarchy is moving forward, unburdened by scandal. But while the king may be focused on preserving the institution, the personal toll is hitting his niece hard. Eugenie's life, once defined by family unity and royal privilege, now feels fractured. Her sister, Princess Beatrice, has reportedly been keeping a low profile too, focusing on her young family while supporting Eugenie through the storm. The sisters have always been inseparable, but sources say this latest development has shaken them more than any previous royal drama, and let's not forget, the timing couldn't be more poignant. This all comes as the royal family attempts to maintain stability after a string of public challenges, King Charles's health updates, Prince William's increased royal workload, and the continued estrangement of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. The monarchy is striving to project an image of resilience, yet stories like this one remind the world that behind the crowns and carriages are human beings grappling with pain, loyalty, and loss. When the cameras caught Eugenie on that London street, there was something deeply symbolic about it. She represents a generation of royals caught between tradition and modern scrutiny, born into privilege, yet living under a microscope that spares no one. Unlike the senior royals who can retreat behind palace walls, Eugenie lives a semi-public life, a working woman, a mother, and now, a daughter navigating her father's disgrace in full view of the world. Insiders say that despite everything, Eugenie remains a pillar of strength within her family. Friends describe her as fiercely loyal and incredibly kind-hearted, always striving to find the good in people, even in times of darkness. She's continued her charitable work, particularly around sustainability and anti-slavery initiatives, though recent weeks have seen her take a noticeable step back from the spotlight. Some speculate that she's been spending more time with her husband Jack Brooksbank and their 2 young children. Focusing on family while the storm passes, but for the British public, her recent sighting speaks volumes. The once bright York branch of the royal family now faces an uncertain future. Without titles or official duties, Andrew's daughters are unlikely to play any formal role in the monarchy going forward. Still, their royal bloodline, as granddaughters of the late Queen Elizabeth II, ensures they'll always remain part of the story, whether they like it or not. As the Windsors adapt to this new reality, one thing is clear: Princess Eugenie's quiet dignity amidst chaos may well be what keeps public sympathy alive for the Yorks. Her composure contrasts sharply with her father's past arrogance, a reminder that sometimes grace speaks louder than grandeur. It's moments like this that remind us why we're so fascinated by the royal family. They're not just symbols of history or spectacle, they're a reflection of human complexity, love, shame, forgiveness, and resilience all intertwined under the glare of global attention. So, what's next for Princess Eugenie? Will she retreat completely from royal life, or will she carve out a new, independent identity separate from her family's scandal? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure: her every move will be watched, analyzed, and debated, as the British monarchy continues its long dance between past and present, and that's why you'll want to stay right here on Crown Chronicles, where we bring you the latest, most compelling royal updates, stories that peel back the palace walls and reveal the hearts behind the headlines. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the royal world, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Crown Chronicles, because trust me, this royal saga is far from over. The Windsors are entering a new chapter, and you won't want to miss a single royal twist.